All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol XSPA. And before I get started, I do want to state there are no emotions involved in these charts, just strictly charts, and I do not get paid for specific charts. Wow. So this one rallied up, it got rejected, and from that moment forward, it got destroyed by the bearish sell-off, fear, or people taking their profits. And excuse those ads. But let's go ahead and zoom in because this one closed out right at the 50-day moving average. It closed out at 531, and 531 is the exact point of the 50-day moving average. Rarely do you ever see this happen, but this right now is a tug of war between the bears and the bulls. Anybody can win this one tomorrow and can take this one in the direction that they want because it's right there, hair thin, step away from either falling into bearish territory or bullish. Whichever one it falls into, you definitely want to keep a really close eye on it because of the fact of how close and how hair thin this is. Very narrow. So it could bounce back up or it could go up and drop back down. So that is something to keep a close eye on. And that's why I definitely encourage people to always look for support levels, always look for resistance levels so that they know what are some cues to look for. And that's why I make these videos, and I appreciate everybody that enjoys them and everybody that has something good to say about them. So that encouraged me to keep on going and continue to do why I do this. So the first thing is the support level, and that's 522. As long as it stays above this, I know it will fall slightly into bearish grounds, but the bulls can come back. So 522 is a key indicator. And even if it tears through it, I'm not saying it will stay down here, and I'm not saying that it won't. But even if it tears through here, the bulls can rally up and bring this one back up. Or if it does tear through it, and the further away it gets from this 50-day moving average, the more in control the bears will be. But we'll definitely have to wait for tomorrow to see how that goes. And that's why this is something you definitely want to keep a close eye on if you're in this or if you plan on getting in this. Another thing as well is the resistance level. Why is it so far up when there's other areas? For those of you that see that in the chart or may know that or think that, well, the reason why I'm all the way up here is because that's the moment that this got rejected throughout the day. And yeah, there's other little jumps and other little points that you can look at, but those aren't the resistance levels that are going to let us know how bullish this could go or be, because this needs to break it. This is the highest point that it reached even in the day, and it got rejected from there. And that's the highest point that matches back almost to when it hit its highest point before. So this is almost like the resistance level that this stock has been trying to tear apart for quite some time since its last high. I mean, the last high was pretty up there. It was $8, and then it just plummeted by the bears. And then the last time it brought itself back up, it was fairly close to the resistance level that we're looking at today. So I put an emphasis on this resistance level of $5.76 because this needs to be torn to create new walls and use this as a support. And it hasn't really done it very efficiently since that last high of $8 throughout the last couple of days and last week. So before that resistance level, if you want to have a different indicator and you want to look at like a very more narrowed type of indicator, I would say it's 560. So you can jot that down as a extra level of resistance that could be used as support. But honestly, 576 is where the bulls have to tear through to continue the rally of a bullish trend. Because even if this is brought away from this 50-day moving average and it's in this area, I mean, look what happened. It just got torn down and brought right back to the 50-day moving average. And let me tell you a little secret. If this stock moves up in this direction, the 50-day moving average doesn't stay here. It moves up with it. So it's even easier for it to just break right through it and fall into bearish grounds. And then the bears can take advantage of that and try to tear it down even more. And then once it goes up here somewhere, right, there will be new support levels and new resistance levels being formed throughout the day that if you don't see them, you can kind of miss the bigger picture of what could be happening to this stock. So even though 560, yeah, it's a little bit closer and it could be broken, I honestly can't say to myself, this is the resistance level that I'm looking for. No, the resistance level that any investor should be looking for is 576 if you're a bull. If you're a bear, you're definitely going to want to bring this one down. And to have more affirmation and confirmation that you're in control, you're going to want to break through 522. If you're a bull, you're definitely going to want to look at this 522 to use this as an indicator in which direction this might be going. And again, if it stays down here, I'm not saying it will. The bulls can rally back up. And even if the bulls try, the bears can tear it down. But if this stock was to go in any of these directions that look bullish, right, and stay above the 50-day moving average till it doesn't tear through 576, the bulls are not going to have the leverage that they need to say that they're in control, even though they're above the 50-day moving average. This is going to be an interesting one to look at tomorrow because the tug of war ended pretty strong, almost like a arm wrestle, and they tied, and we're just going to see who takes the upper hand tomorrow. And as always, subscribe if you learned something new. Hit the like button if you like this video. Share it with your friends in your community. And comment down below as well any positions or any ideas that you guys have, any other stocks. Engage in conversation. I would love to see other investors, put their input and see what they're seeing in the charts with me. And also suggesting other stocks that you would like to be seen here on the YouTube channel. And feedback as well. I love feedback. That really encourages me or, lets me know how I'm doing and why I'm doing this, like I said earlier. And I really, really appreciate everybody that has affirmed to me why I'm doing this, and that's why I continue to do this, and I plan to continue to do this to help others and help all. So thank you so much for watching.